write down a goal, a plan, a schedule, and stick to it. Include God too. Include God. Next, basketball. I've had thoughts on if I'm gonna come back next season. How do you balance school and your relationship with God? Vision board, it's the half marathon. Definitely this summer, all I have to say is stay tuned because we're gonna do crazy videos. Content creation for me is something I've always loved doing.
Now I'm going to school. And you see trees. And this is my brother. Yay!
School, basketball, content creation, and keeping a good relationship with Christ is not easy. But I'm gonna tell you how I keep a good balance with all of them. Ooh, we are about to cook! Welcome back to this channel. Today we are back with another video. So if you remember, I had posted a poll on my IG story. If you haven't followed, go follow right now. And I was asking you guys, I wanted to do a live update video and if you guys had any questions. So in this video I'm gonna be responding to that. But before going into the questions, I'm gonna go ahead and see how my year has been so far, all the way from January to right now, which is March, almost April. Let's get into the video. I'm gonna put a picture of my vision board here. If you guys haven't watched the video of me creating my vision board and explaining everything, it's still on my channel, so you could go find it. Before starting, I just want to say that this video was supposed to be filmed. Spring break was over. That was in the beginning of March, but things came up. Basketball season was coming to an end. Things came up, and unfortunately, I couldn't film. But now we're here. We're filming the live update video. How is my relationship with God going so far? I've definitely felt a closer relationship with God compared to the beginning of the year. Sometimes I'm not gonna say I'm perfect. Sometimes I don't read the Bible, but any chance I get, I take it and read it instead of scrolling on my phone. Next is nutrition. Nutrition, I would say, is not going so well based on the fact that I am in fact unstable financially, because you guys know how things are getting expensive. I meal prepped in the beginning of the year, but it got finished, so I need to cook again, obviously. Right now I haven't yet gotten the chance. I'm still waiting to get my money up a little bit, then I'm gonna buy more food stuff. It's not easy right now. Right now it's not looking so good at nutrition. Next, basketball. So basketball right now, I am at the end of my rookie season officially. How my season went, like, to be honest, I've had thoughts on if I'm gonna come back next season. The season was not the best. Definitely a lot of down and a few ups. But I would to conclude, I do want to say a big thank you to my teammates for making it not so bad. I feel like the support I received from my teammates was definitely helpful to me during the season. If you guys didn't know, I had a situation in the beginning of the season that I couldn't play, so I came in the middle of the season when things were already intense. Like there were already plays going on that I didn't know of. It was just rough. Hopefully I get to improve next season. Now fitness and nutrition, I'll say, is around the same place. I'm like midterms, so I would say working out has also not really been my top priority, which is not good. But I would say it's because of school. But I'm trying to find a good balance now that the season is over. And even the other day I worked out from home. I'm trying to create time for working out, because it's very much important. Not only does it help you physically, but to get your mental right. Speaking of mental and fitness, I will say running is something that I started on October last year, and since I was running, I've never stopped. So I will say I technically work out every day, but I just know I could be doing more than that. Next on the vision board, we have a piggy bank, which represents saving. I do want to say that one is going pretty well. I could assure you that. Next thing on the vision board, it's the half marathon. So how is that going? I will say I've made researches already. It's the one that is gonna begin on during the end of May. So I'm not 100% sure I'm gonna do it yet, but if I do, I will say I need to like start preparing for it right now. The reason why I'm not yet sure, I don't know. I think I would do it. That's because I just feel like you need to be prepared, because a half marathon is not something, it's not like 5k, it's not 7k. A half marathon is literally like 21 kilometers. It takes hours. For some people it takes them an hour. I do want to say that if I'm really serious, I like need to start looking into it and like start preparing like right now actually though. But we'll have to come back. We'll come back to the half marathon. I think that sums up a little bit. I haven't gone through everything. Yeah, there's something like waking up, but I like have to because I have classes early in the morning. So of course I wake up early. Social media, I will say we're growing. Big thanks to you guys. We're actually growing. I can remember in the beginning of the year we were at 40 something on YouTube. I think now we're almost at 70. You guys keep on pushing. Please keep on subscribing, keep on sharing the videos. And I noticed that you guys really like videos where people are in it. So I'm definitely, this summer, all I have to say is stay tuned, because we're gonna do crazy videos. Just stay tuned. I'm not gonna say anything else. But I just want to say thank you for everyone who is showing love. I really appreciate you guys, not only on YouTube but on TikTok and Instagram, Facebook. You guys are doing your thing. Basketball, we said it. My room, I have not yet started that project. Okay, relationship wise with friends and stuff. I mean, most of the time I'm in school or at basketball, so I will not say I'm really hanging out a lot, but I'm definitely protecting my peace and like, trying to stay out of things that do not concern me. My family back home, I should call them more. New shoes, I'm definitely looking forward to buying new basketball shoes this year. I've tried to apply to summer camps, but most of them are full. But I do want to say that I got another job for the summer. Well, not only for the summer, I'm starting next week. I'm definitely grateful for this job. Not exactly what I wanted, but it's better than nothing. I officially started my driving classes. That is something that was on my vision board, so I would say it's a good thing. I started my driving classes and they're going well. It's definitely interesting. And it's a little bit scary because when the teacher be talking about things like accident, I'm like, bro, do I actually want to start driving? I mean, I just think it's important for you to have your have a license. Like, even though you're not going to start driving immediately, just have your license, because you never know what will happen afterwards. Let's go ahead into the question. First question is, how do you balance school and your relationship with God? So I would definitely say have a good surrounding. Not only the people you hang out with, but also what you listen to. Listening to worldly music, I would say, definitely messes up your mindset. I feel like God is going to help you with school. Me personally, I listen to a lot of worship music when I see that when I feel tired or I don't really feel like studying. I pray to God, I read the Bible, and I listen to a lot of worship music. Before, my playlist was mostly worldly music. But as I said, worldly music affects the way you think and the way you act. So listening to Christ music, to worship music, is gonna help you have a better relationship with God. Also, pray to God doesn't only mean you have to like close your eyes. Like I have random conversations with God. Just like that. I would say like at least try to read at least one chapter of the Bible, like the first thing you do when you wake up. So the time the rest of your day end up going well. So read the Bible at least once. I would say preferably as soon as you wake up. It doesn't always happen, but if you have a chance, like at the end of the day, also will be a good way to have a good relationship with school and God. So most of the time with school, disturbs me because when I come back home I need to like do homework and I'll be tired. So I think that's the first thing when I wake up is a good way to balance the both of them. Question is advice on how to be more consistent. Okay, consistency starts with finding something you love to do. For me, I'm going to take an example with content creation. Content creation for me is something I've always loved doing.
Now I'm going to school. And you see trees. And this is my brother. It's crying. He's crying. Hello. He's crying. Hello. My brother. And this is a neighbor car. I don't think you can see it. Okay, I just a neighbor car. So, guys, I need to stop this now because I'm going to school. So, see you next Friday. Bye. Miss you. And guess what? Next month is Christmas. Yay! Yay! Bye.
I always love filming, so I like creating videos, right? So, not all the time will I have the drive to keep on making videos because it's not easy. It's time consuming and stuff. So a thing that I do keep it consistent is, first of all, write down a goal, a plan, a schedule, and stick to it. A schedule and stick to it. Don't cheat yourself, don't lie to yourself. Include God too. Include God. I feel like if you go with God, you will be fine. Now, I did say you have to find something that you love doing. Most of the time, it's not always going to be something you love. Let's say like working out. You know it's for a good cause, but you don't really like working out. Way to be more consistent with going to the gym is literally starting small, then later on adding to it. Or start with just walking, then the next day go for a jog. The other day maybe you go for a run. Always start small. And also I would say, try to think positively. Know that what you're about to do, it sucks. You don't want to do it, but just think of how you're going to feel at the end. Most of the time when I go for a run, I never want to, but you never regret a good workout. You never regret doing something that makes you feel good after. So I would say, like, try to find love for it. Like, really trick your brain, trick your mind that, yes, I do love what I'm about to do. Because when you trick your mind responds to you. And also remember, create a schedule, stick to it, and include God into it. Last question now. I did not get a lot of questions. Maybe next time I put a poll, you guys will have a chance to send the questions. But for this video, I only got 3 questions. And the last question is, are you failing any classes? Okay. Person who send this wants to know if I'm failing any classes. I'm failing gym and history. Gym, if you guys might be wondering how is it possible that you're failing gym? First of all, il y a un logiciel qu'ils utilisent. They call it Excel. So we had like an exercise to do on Excel, and I did not do it right because it was very complicated. But I will say for the classes that I'm failing, it's definitely not a problem for me because especially as my season is over, I definitely have more time to log in and finish off the semester on a good note. I know what I need to do. Go ask questions to your teacher, study hard, and just like try to understand and me personally, I know I'm not gonna fail any classes by the end of the year, so I'm good. That is all the questions I received. Thank you for the people who sent the question. Thank you for the people who are watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Doing sit-down videos is something that I did when I started making videos. You guys, the videos are not on the channel right now, but I've always loved doing sit-down videos. It's not the last time I'm gonna do a sit-down videos. I just like talking to the camera and just like having a reflect of how my life is going, so to see what I need to improve on and to come back in the future, I'll watch it and see how far I've came. Again, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want more videos like this, if you have any questions, comment. If you enjoyed the video, like. And on that note, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Bye.